So, some interesting news has just transpired recently within Transformers and more specifically Hasbro Studios. This is stuff that might not seem like big news to most people, but it will affect our beloved Transformer brand and all of its media related properties and entertainment. For a good, I'd have to say, almost 15 years, Hasbro Studios has existed under different names and different forms. It was created by Brian Goldner after the success of the first Michael Bay Transformers movie and the booming beginning and swell that would be Revenge of the Fallen and a coming G.I. Joe movie. Allspark Pictures was created as a result of it. A pretty much, I guess we could call it a other name or AKA for Hasbro Studios. And that would be the title of that company for a long while, with Allspark Animations handling all the animated related stuff. And then within Rhode Island, if they needed to do commercials or anything, that would be Cake Mix Studios. They would do all the little animated commercials and CG stuff for all the Hasbro brands. So that was kind of what Hasbro Studios was for a while. And that started in 2009 and did its thing, and we would see at the beginning of all of our movies and TV shows related to those brands. And then in 2019, they got eOne Entertainment, Entertainment One, and that was that. And then that became the focal point. And now it wasn't Allspark Pictures or Allspark Animation, it was eOne Entertainment. And that was the name of it. And it had its crew of people and its music and its stuff and everything. But in the past week or so, Lionsgate bought all of eOne Entertainment, $500 million. And now Hasbro has to restructure. And there's some new naming, some new people in charge, and hopefully some good vibes for the future, because I have some questions myself even. So it is now known as Hasbro Entertainment as of today. And the new president is Olivier Dumont. He has been brought in, while Zev Foreman and Gabriel Marino will be the head of film and head of television, respectively. So essentially what it would have been Allspark Pictures and Allspark Television, so, or animation. So Dumont pretty much had this to say: we are, typical boardroom and investor stuff. We are thrilled to embark on this new chapter, building upon our rich heritage of storytelling to continue to delight audiences across generations. Gabe and Zeb, I look forward to working with the industry's best creative talent studios and distribution platforms to push the envelope with innovative storytelling and let the fans engage with their favorite brands like never before, while also building exciting new worlds and the next wave of Hasbro franchises for the growing audience. So they also list what those IPs are. So it's Dungeons & Dragons, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Nerf, Play-Doh, Magic the Gathering, Peppa Pig, and My Little Pony. And they have plans to do over 24 projects based on these IPs. Now, you're probably going like, whoa, 24 projects? What they mean by entertainment could be movies, cartoons, video games, mobile devices. It could be a whole bunch of different things. These projects are all entertainment based, and just Transformers alone, when you're talking one movie, one cartoon, and let's say one console based video game like the one that we have coming soon, and one mobile game, that's already 4 just for Transformers. Magic the Gathering has their stuff, so that's, they have a Netflix series coming, and obviously their mobile stuff and everything in the peak. So it doesn't sound like too much when you read that 24, unless all of them end up getting a movie at some point. Dungeons & Dragons really didn't work out for them. G.I. Joe is, well, let's just hope that crossover movie works out for them that they have kind of planned. Nerf, Play-Doh, Peppa Pig, My Little Pony. Let's see. We will see. They continue to say entertainment is the core of Hasbro's strategy and its mission to entertain and connect generations of fans through the wonder of storytelling and exhilarating play. Audiences can count on Hasbro to keep creating compelling and fun entertainment that brings to life our wide array of iconic brands, including, and they mentioned Peppa Pig, Transformers, My Little Pony, reaching audiences through various platforms in ways they resonate today in this fast-paced world. So, now the question is, what does that mean for our animated movie next year? I think we need to get a statement from Lorenzo de Bonaventura, despite how sometimes people don't like to hear what he has to say sometimes. A lot of people have been pretty harsh on him. But it is one of these things where we need to kind of hear what's going on with that, because Transformers 1 was a very eOne Entertainment property in its conception. So I'm very curious, is that still alive? Is that still going? Was just the football passed over to now Hasbro Entertainment and they're going to figure it out? I hope so, because I was quite positive about this movie, considering, in my opinion, it's going to be probably the Transformer movie we really wanted more than anything, with no human characters and a Cybertronian story on a Hollywood level budget in theaters. Not since the days of the 86 movie have we been given something like that we really wanted. But we will see. We will see. We will see. It is what it is, like I always say, but it is very curious to see what's going to be happening after this. And the individuals that were put in charge do have pretty good credentials of stuff in the past, but it is something where I do wonder what will be the next step, because I personally I think that Earthspark, while it is cleared for a season 2, will be on its way out at some point. I think that we have to kind of look to the future of the next thing. And now Rise of the Beast is behind us. So the next step is going to be our Transformer Uni thing, which is going to be just our main line celebrating the brand for 40th anniversary. Studio Series is going to go in different directions, even with the video game stuff. So video game stuff could grow in the future, especially with a new video game on the horizon for Transformers. We have like I said, an animated movie that is dubious right now, but if it is still good and kicking, that would be something that we have to look forward to in 2024. And of course, more importantly, the next live action segmentation, whatever that will be it a G.I. Joe crossover or some kind of other rebranding or sequel to Rise of the Beast, we don't know. So there's just a lot of questions right now. And all we got really from this is, hey, some new guys got some jobs, and hey, investors, we're going to read off of the same paper that we always read off of just to make you not bail, pretty much. But I really hope that there is some kind of positivity come from this. But as it stands right now, Allspark Pictures, Allspark Animation, Hasbro Studios in Burbank, I guess Cake Mix is probably still around, but all the others, they are no more. We are now in the Hasbro Entertainment world. And in a lot of ways, I feel that's what they've always wanted to be ultimately in the end. And in a evolving world where toys are diminishing, these brands have to be grown in different ways. And plastic representations of their characters and making money from it might not be the number one way to use it. It might be in the way of the world of entertainment, of animation, movies.